What's going on, everybody? Brian here once again for another Is It Good review, and here we are with the game Hitman. As you can see, let's just get right into this. This is the main screens. You can see here you've got your featured, basically the main parts of the game, such as your story, elusive target, which those have not happened yet, things like that. Hitman is a single-player game that's out now, available for the Xbox One and the PS4 as well as PC. And yeah, I really have a lot to say about this game and this game series. But before I get into that, I want to show off, of course, the menus. So as you can see here, you have featured, destination, story, contracts, career, and settings. This kind of allows you to get right into the game, not waste any time. You see there's an elusive target. Those haven't even came out yet. What that basically is that for so many hours or for so much time, you have to try to take out a target, and you only get one opportunity to do so. As you can see here, this is your briefing when you start a mission, planning what weapons you want to take with you, where in the map you want to start. You're only limited to so many weapons because you have to unlock them by way of what is called a mastery level for each area. I know it's kind of weird, but that's how it works. Basically, you start off with the traditional fiber wire. You have a coin that you can throw to get guards' attention and things like that. This allows you, as you can see here, by way of unlocking mastery levels in levels. You can have certain items smuggled in, like a sniper rifle, things like that. And then you can also start in certain areas already kind of in disguise. Once again, you do have to unlock these by way of a mastery level also, which kind of makes it a little bit easier to start the level. I'm more of a traditional Hitman player, so I really like to start from the very beginning and everything else. These here are discover challenges. These are things you can discover in the game. If you complete these little objectives, you get what's called mastery points. You can see that there on the side, on the bottom right. They're worth so many points. Some of these are worth 1,000. Assassinations are usually worth 5,000. The way you different types of kills you can do in the game, things like that. They all add up to your master level, which is the very, very bottom right corner, as you can see there. And this is just for the Paris level. As you see, here's your leaderboards for this particular mission, things like that. I'm not going to give away any story content because, to be quite honest, there really isn't much yet. What they did here was, instead of giving you a whole game all at once, they're doing the episodic form. I don't really care for that so much in these particular types of games. Maybe more like the Telltale games, like, you've got your Walking Dead or the Game of Thrones, Wolf Among Us and things like that, where you can do that sort of thing here. That's fine. I think that works well because you're just doing it that way, and those are just meant for that particular type of a point and click game. However, here I don't like it because I don't know. I don't think it is meant for a game such as Hitman, because whereas a game like The Wolf Among Us or Walking Dead, it's a story, so it's kind of like you're watching TV. An interactive TV experience, whereas in this is a series that has been established as a complete game from once you purchase it. It kind of sucks that you can't progress. Now, here you're going to see a little bit of gameplay. This is the Paris level, and I did it from the very, very beginning, so you guys can see now. The game looks beautiful. I have to say, this is the best looking game in the Hitman series. Hitman is a series that actually started on the PC many years ago with Hitman Codename 47. I've been playing these games since they started on the PC. The game is kind of comparable to Absolution in the sense that you have the instinct button, which you'll see here, which is that right there. That kind of shows you your target in red, shows you areas of interest. This is kind of funny here. She got she got mad that I crossed in front of the camera. So I mean, they do interact. The characters do interact in the game. I do like that you're given, for what it's worth, a lot of different ways to do the missions. The worlds are pretty big. There's a lot of interactivity. However, once you hit mastery level 20, I'm at mastery level 11. Once you hit mastery level 20, that's it. I do like the fact that, you know, lots of people, lots of places to hide, lots of different things to do. As you can see here, this looks great. You're not really going to see too much action in this video because really Hitman's a game that's at its core meant to be played stealthily with planning and such. So it is one of those games where, you know, I mean, if you want to play it run and gun or gun down people, by all means, you know, I'm not one to tell people how to play their game. You work hard for your money, or if you trade it in your games, whatever, the way you want to play a game is totally fine. I just think that these sorts of games were built as they are to be played as a stealth-based game, but I just don't like the fact that you don't get all the missions. Now, you have two ways to purchase this game. You can do what's called the full experience, which is $59.99, which is what I have. Thankfully, I do want to thank real quick. I do want to thank Square Enix for providing me a copy of the game, by the way, because to be quite honest, I would not have paid the $59.99 for the full experience, knowing that I have to wait for things to be broken up in a game such as this. Now, usually, you know, $60 is a lot compared to you know, paying, what is it, usually $20 for a season pass for The Walking Dead, which is an episodic content. Now, here's some of the menus you'll see in game. There's the map. Not a very detailed map. It's very, at its core, just plain, and you really can't see much of anything on the map. It does kind of just give you a basic idea of where you're at. You can see there's these things called opportunities now, which is kind of new. You can track them, which kind of helps you have ways to figure out how to assassinate your targets. I thought that was kind of cool. You know, kind of, I guess, helps you. You know, and these will help you also do the assassinations, which will give you points towards your mastery level. But I mean, you can probably kind of tell from the tone of my voice, my reaction to this game was kind of mixed. I love Hitman. I think Hitman games are phenomenal. I think this game is fun. Is it a good game? Yes. I think it's a good game. Is it worth buying the $59.99? No, because what you can do is you can buy the $14.99 edition, which allows you to basically just get what I'm playing right now, which is just Paris, the tutorial level, which you do have a tutorial level too. So I don't want you to think that it's just this mission. There is a tutorial level. You get all of that for the $14.99, and then you just buy the levels as they come out. And apparently, according to Square Enix, they're supposed to be dropping stuff every week. They do drop contracts every week. They still have contracts in the game. You can create contracts and things like that, make targets for other of your friends to try to take out. But they're supposed to be dropping once a month a new level, which I believe the next mission is supposed to be in Italy. So looking forward to that next month. However, go out there. I don't know if you can rent this game. If you can rent this game, or somehow is eventually going to be coming out in disc format. Get this, not until 2017. You won't even be able to purchase a hard copy of this game until next year once everything is released, which I hope this doesn't. I hope that this is not a trend that Square Enix is trying to start, because I really don't enjoy this kind of trend. But I do want to thank you very much for watching, and until next time, see ya!